It's a great day here at the World Championship of the One Piece card game. In the red, white, and blue corner, we first have Jonas and Jackson. And in the other red, white, and blue corner, we have Fabian and Hervole. And today we have the guide to winning Worlds 2024. Thank you so much for checking in on this video. I know that essentially there hasn't been a lot of communication for what's even happening or how the tournament's being ran. I haven't reached out to Jonas or Jackson to see if they've gotten any information about it. However, I do know it's 16 players. I believe every player's been announced. I don't have any of the names that are on the eastern side, but I do have, these names right here. I guess it's a little guide to winning Worlds. Now, I want to say they probably don't really want my advice as far as the in-game sort of thing about that. Let's just go through everything step by step to see if we can contribute something. Number one, deck choice. In Nationals of North America at the end of January, it was announced that it's going to be actually OP05 format. I don't think it was told if you could play Uta or not play Uta. Regardless, I believe most people are just going to be playing the deck they qualified with, unless they qualified with it in OP06. Then those places in the world need to come back and then play something from OP05, which you can see as maybe a disadvantage, but they've also been in that meta for 3 months longer than we have, so maybe it equals itself all out. Number two is actually the format of Worlds. We don't know what the format would be. I hope it'd be something really elaborate, not just like a 4-round Swiss and call it a good day. Maybe something a little more fancy where you have brackets, kind of like a League of Legends style where they would have their own worlds. 3, preparation in actual games. So the main thing is you may notice in a lot of these Japanese streams is that they'll have those Scrabble-like card holders. A lot of players aren't really used to that. So I suggest that Jonas, Abraham, these players, they start trying to maybe do that once or twice so they can get used to that sort of play, because it definitely feels different as time goes by, especially when you see your opponent have the same thing. The main thing I really want to stress out is that when I watch Japanese games, it's very, very slow paced and they go to time sometimes. A lot of really good players don't normally go to time, so I don't think it would be an issue. However, I hope there isn't an actual time limit for Worlds. I hope that they sort of implement a way where they can enact on slow play, but not actually have a timed for a match. Because imagine a best of 3 finals where the winner wins on time. Nobody wants that. Or even in the semifinals, at any point of a tournament, realistically. Being a 16-man tournament, how long would this tournament really take? It's going to be like a day. 1 day of a single tournament for 16 players. How many games are we going to have to watch? I actually really hope that this is really well documented and so everyone can watch back on all the games. And I would love there to be a stream for every single game played, or at least a recording, and then we can look at it after when it's uploaded. I think that would be really interesting and something we can really look back on. Number 6 is actually support. I hope that all these players have their own sort of support groups. I know that I'm going to be cheering on a few of different players and having their back along the way. So during Worlds, make sure you guys cheer on your favorite player and maybe tweet them out. What would you guys suggest if you were going to win Worlds? Let me know in the comments.
Hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video. Ciao.